everyone, welcome back to another episode of me, Bellfire, and today we're back in Oxygen Not Included, and I'm honestly tempted to make some more batteries. Because in the last episode, we ran out of power for a second. To say the least, I am concerned. Oh, wow. Okay. So the cooling is going well, it's just taking a little bit. Body temperature. Really? It's that bad, huh? Okay. Alright, let me just speed up. Or speed this bit up. Alright, there we go. Then that is still working. Fairly well, I'll add. Then I'm still just waiting on steel and copper, I believe. Which Reich is currently coming to work on. I mean, hey, it works, so... Out of coolant? Yeah, I had a feeling. Alright. $46. $50. Okay, okay. I'm glad to see it's working still, so I will have no complaints whatsoever. Oh, really? Disabled by the automation grid? Why? 60. Okay, that makes sense. Honestly, so it's coming in at 60. Really, it's not cooling down all that much. That's concerning. There we go. That's opened up the floodgates some. Alright. This is all vacuumed out. Yep. How many things of... I've gone through a couple of them. I'm honestly surprised it's cooling so little. So 60 down to... Yeah, that's only 6. Huh. Okay. Let's see now. Yes, I know that does slow down both the biobots and the duplicants. I'm fully aware of this. Reason I'm doing it is to hopefully get rid of all this, or to cool down all of this steam. And it's working slowly, but it is working. That's the biggest thing. Okay, I should probably just bite the bullet and go ahead and start... Oh, wait. My entire base doesn't even have power currently. That's rather important. Okay, what material are you waiting on? Copper. Do I have spare copper? I should. I don't. Alright. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, but I'm gonna let the game run while I'm away, so I'll be back in just a second. Alright, I'm back, and let's see. We still have no extra copper. I could have seen that coming. So, okay. Here we go. So, if I disconnect this, that's 168, or 1680 potential. Well, with that, in case I need to reset again, so... Yeah, that works. I'm going to need so much copper to actually do this. Well, how much copper? 47 tons. 5.2 of gold amalgam. Iron I have 39 kilograms of. So, okay, it looks like I will be using copper, since that's the most of anything I have. Yeah, I'd say that's the safest bet to go with. Well, here, I can go ahead. Yeah, sure, that's out of iron, but the rest of the cable will be out of copper. And honestly, I don't mind hijacking that. Sorry, I'll be right back. I'll see you all in just a second. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm back. So let's continue hijacking this, shall we? So let me bring this all the way down. And this will just simply be this system. So that's what? This is a temporary load. So 240. So 240. 360. 560, I believe. Yeah. Or 1,560. But I could also hook it up to this right here. 560. Yeah, that should be fine. And I'll bring it up here. There we go. Alright. So there's that cable. Then the rest of them. Oh boy. I'm not looking forward to this much. Still 67. So there's one. Then what system could be next, even? Well, maybe down here. Well, no, this is actually a power supply. And it's pretty much self-contained. So, that outputs, what, 1,600? That's barely enough to run this system down here. So, what if I just simply... I'm assuming you are. So you're hooked up to a, what? A gas element sensor and an Atmos sensor in a AND gate? Yeah, an AND gate. Then a buffer, a filter gate. Okay, so that's how I set up that automation. I honestly didn't remember, so I had to double check. So I might wind up using that, or I might wind up sending this power that I'm making here all the way back up. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. Eventually. Then, my hope is that this entire system here will run off of the steam turbines alone. Because that's 850 watts times 3, which is 2,400, I think? So that's going to be plenty to run this entire system. So I don't need to do anything special here. The biggest thing will be reorganizing all of this. Well, I already know if I disconnect it here, that'll be a pretty decent... Not what I wanted to do. So if I go like this... Yeah, I'll bring you across there. Then... I'll need to dissect a whole bunch of wires, but what I'll do is bring you down. I will go ahead and do that and deconstruct these. There we go. Then, yes, I know this is all copper, which I'm currently out of, but that's fine. So then I want you to go up there. There we go. So then this wire will disconnect here. I'm thinking bridge across and then continue into this wire. So I'll wait for those two to get built, then I'll continue on. Because realistically, I want to focus on making steel and iron. Those are my two big desperate needs, if you will. And I should probably go ahead and start, what's the word? I do have an idea of a way to make myself realize, hey, cut the wire here. I'm thinking build a wire bridge where I want to cut it. So there's one cut. Here's another cut. That's fine. Okay. So then it's just really the waiting game for everything to be built. Which I do want to view the interior and just disconnect that so it'll actually start. Really? You've cooled down again? Wonderful. That's annoying. And yeah, I had a feeling I was not going to have enough copper on hand to make all of it. Oh, fun. Gold. Wait, what? Oh, the wire bridge is already done. Well then, that was quick. Let me disable auto repair. Alright. So, color me impressed. Wait a second. That's all being made out of gold. I didn't want that wire to be made of gold. I wanted it to be made of copper. Wait, what? This is critical. Along with that. That is not what I wanted to happen in the slightest. I hope we have enough excess copper for these three. You have auto repair disabled? Yes. Oh, hey, look at that. That's slightly surprising. Good surprise, but a surprise nonetheless. Then this one, I will also disable that wire bridge. Alright, so far so good. Just really waiting on copper. Choose a blueprint. A slickster larva. I'm gonna do it. You need to be wrangled. Top priority. And I want to move you right here. Where's Werewolf Tamer? Where are you? Oh, on your way. Okay, perfect. Oh. And move you to right here at a priority 9. Slickster, let's see. So you live 100 cycles. You have 25 health. Comfortable body temperature ranges between 50 and 140. Okay, okay. I really love it for some... Oh, someone started moving it. But I didn't finish. There, that should give a little bit of urgency. Ew. Okay, good to know that has decayed. That's broken, which is fine. Really, I'm honestly surprised how hot all of this polluted water is. I'm glad that my power grid is... The problems I've been having with my power grid are slowly being tackled. So when are you next active? 13.9 cycles. Okay. Oh. I'm surprised the base is cool enough. All things considered. Okay, it looks like we are gaining water. Slowly, but we're gaining it nonetheless. That's the most important thing. Alright. So now... Conductive wire bridge made of gold. Okay, you know what? I'm honestly about to make a executive decision to just simply, at least temporarily, what are the words I'm looking for? Temporarily ignore the steel request. Or the fact that I need steel. Would be a better way to put it. Oh, what was that noise? That was a noise I've never heard, and I'm concerned because of it. How many... 12 kilograms. 9,600... Okay, that is nowhere near enough. Oh, wow. That's shocking. I was not expecting it to be this cool. For it to be 10 degrees all the way out here. That's surprising. So you're dormant for another 9.4 cycles. Down here is still cooling. Circuit overload right there. Still. Huh. I see how it's working. So the auto sweeper is automatically just pushing resources where it wants them to go. Okay, so construction-wise, this all is a very low, or at least the new wiring's a very low priority as of right now, but it will get higher. Alright, and then this Slickster seems to be doing pretty good. That's good to see. 1 day old. I know they can turn into molten slick. Long hair Slicksters don't excrete anything. Except for they do consume oxygen and produce meat. Molten Slicksters, though, that's where it's at. 20 kilograms of carbon dioxide for 10 kilograms of petroleum. Whereas currently, it's 20 kilograms of carbon dioxide for 10 of crude oil. So yes, it's a good trade. Oh, that thing's so cute. That's adorable. All right. So now, let's see. Temperature-wise, this place is doing amazing. It's getting nice and cold. So you know what? I'm going to put another one right here, I'm thinking. How much radiation does this block? Melting point age. That's an... Oh my lord. 707 cycles. That's almost as old as this entire base. 56%. So if I do another... Let's see. Do I have a block that's good for radiation? Not really. Okay. So I guess more sandstone. So then I will deconstruct that one and just simply copy its settings over to this one. And it says I don't have enough Weeswort seeds. That's fine. I will here shortly. And I did remember that shine bugs did produce radiation. I did remember that. And honestly, let me go ahead and put mesh tiles underneath this little Slickster. Just so as it produces oil, it'll drop straight down. 3% metabolism. Yeah, my dupes almost never go down here, I can tell. Then I should also put some airflow tiles in. And yes, I know this isn't the most efficient way to get crude oil, but it's probably my current best way. Because if I want to do it in here, I'm going to need to basically make it entirely livable and bring another duplicate in here. Which is entirely doable. Don't get me wrong. I can do it. It's just not going to be easy. And you know what? Honestly, this stuff is rather high priority that it actually gets done. And I mean, realistically, those don't need to be made out of steel. I can make them out of gold amalgam and be perfectly fine. And the gas pump, there it is. Gold amalgam. And there we go. Perfect. That's 2 more things done. You're just missing 155 kilograms. Let me see down here. 5. Alright, there we go. So I guess I'll be back as soon as this is done. So I'll see you all then. Alright, I'm back. That took much longer than I thought. But I've decided to send Reich over here to hopefully start getting some ice. And it worked. So really, I'm just mostly waiting now until nighttime so Reich can... Or so that the plug slugs will start sending over... Or powering everything to send over all the ice. And Reich is constantly getting himself into difficult positions, but the thermal aqua tuner's done, and I think we're now back onto the eruption cycle of the major volcano. It took that long. Also, the gas pump is fixed, so everything's working again. 8 kilograms of gas in here instead now. Also, I moved a Weezwort. I think I did this on camera, from up here down to here, to start helping, or to start helping to cool off my plants, which it worked. It's just taking a minute, as you would imagine. So Reich, I believe, is good for another, what, 3 days? Yeah, another 3 days. Unless there's plants here I can easily... What do you take? 25 grams minimum. Carbon dioxide. Oxygen, polluted oxygen. 150 grams. Darkness. Oh, or carbon dioxide requires polluted water. Ah. So yeah, I'm going to need a farmer here. Unless I can plant some sleet wheat. $18 sleet wheat produced per harvest. Okay. Only thing is, I don't think sleet wheat itself is edible. Sleet wheat grain. No, it's not innately consumable. It needs to be turned into something. Ah. Well, hang on. Who's starving? Reich. Come on. You know what? Reich, I need you to stop stress vomiting and move, please. Also, I gave that to you. Go. Go quick and go eat. Please, eat. Good. Good, you're going to eat. Good, that's what I needed. Alright. Also, I don't know how the base is currently being powered because this cable snapped. So I don't know how this entire base is getting power currently. I think it's from a combination of the generators and the batteries, actually. And the plug slugs. You know what? I want to see if the system can successfully restart itself, so I'll be back as soon as this erupts. I'll see you all then. Alright, I'm back, and it's about to erupt. That took so long. But hey, here we go. Overpressure, really? My hope is that none of this igneous rock or sandstone absorbs too much heat. Because I know sandstone will melt at 2,600 or 926 degrees C. That sandstone's getting fairly close to it. I'm assuming it's acting this way because it's running on low power. So it looks like, yes, it will need a little bit of help. I'm just going to wait for a second. Because that is very hot still. My main thing is I'm going to let this erupt hopefully a few times to start melting down all this just igneous rock that's sitting here. This stuff should have melted by now. There we go. There we go. That should very much so help. And I want this to be for 20 seconds, because I think that's how the logic was set up initially. Let me just reset the timer. Alright, let's go ahead and speed things up. Yeah, I think that's definitely gonna help. Oh, look at that. The temperature has increased. Perfect. To 180. What are you producing right now? Steel. Okay. Well, I do need steel. A lot of it, actually. And there we go, second biobot. Also, there was a little pocket of water right here. I did dig into it, and I'm having everyone sweep it. Unfortunately, the stone hatches did a lot of them drown. But it's alright, they're coming back. And there we go. We're almost to a point where it can run by itself. Almost, but not quite. Just waiting for the steam to finish heating. And yes, I think you've all seen this. The fact that I've modified it, or modified the initial design to let me keep stuff that's, in my opinion, way too hot. Now we're up to another 12 cycles. Dear Lord. But I'd say most of this, 5.9 tons. Okay. Has worked out in my favor. Oh. That should not be like that. I can say that with certainty. That should not be behaving like that. Okay, that's concerning. I know, it's probably just because the igneous rock is melting. No, it's concerning nonetheless. But hey, look at that. These are working at almost maximum efficiency. That's exciting. Okay, good. So Thankfully, the entire setup is not messed up, and I won't have to go in there and fix it. Again. I've fixed that thing more times than I can count. Also, I don't know if one's going to be enough to cool this area down. It might be, but I'm not sure yet. Alright, well, anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that amazing stuff, and I'll see all of you in the next episode. Bye, guys!